A very warm welcome to all my dear friends from all over the world. Very warm welcome. Today we are going to zoom in and zoom out the materials to know the true nature of us. And finally we will get the answer of the most deep question, the deepest question of the world. Who am I? This is the deepest question of the world and the most profound questions of the world. Most people ask this question, who am I? And try to meditate on these questions. And it's my promise that at the end of this video, you will get the answer. My dear friends, now be prepared to zoom in. When we take one hair from our body, do you know, friends, that hair is made up of atoms. I am very sure that if you ask to a ninth standard student, they would explain this clearly. If we further zoom in, we get electrons, protons, and neutrons. This information can also we get from the ninth standard students. Okay, next is, do you know, my friends, the electrons, protons, and neutrons are simply the excitations of energy in energy field. The quantum field theory states this. You may be familiar with the quantum field theory, and those friends who are not familiar with the quantum field theory, they can research on it and read related books. Up to this, we know. If we further zoom in and relate all things, then the original game begins. Now, my friends, try to relate all these things with me by asking the question that all the electrons behave the same way and have same patterns of energy vibrations goes on repeating. I mean that if the electrons are same, they have the same patterns repeating uh, every time. Means electrons has negative charge. Means every electrons of the world, each electron of the world has negative charge and it has mass. Then each electron has separate mass. There might be some. So each electron has separate mass. Where this mass comes from and what is the source of this mass? Before answering this question, let us see further the relation. What's the relation? Let's see further. There might be some memory in the vibrations of energy in the energy field. That is why electrons, the charge of the electrons are same for every electrons. There is same charge. Okay. There might be some memory. Now the question arises that what makes this memory? And my friends, if you do enough research, we conclude that when there is thinking going in our mind, electrons flow through our brain synapses. This is also one part. In our mind, when we think, actually the electrons are flowing through our brain synapses. Now the question arises that how this memory is made. The previous question where we left, how this memory is made, and the answer, if we continue relating all these things, the answer we can the answer will reveal itself. Okay. Memory is formed when consciousness accumulates and stops its flow. In other words, memory is created when consciousness condenses. By further zooming in, we reach to the final question that what is consciousness? What is consciousness? Now we know that consciousness is the pure substance through which everything is made. By relating, thinking, and by the facts of science, we know that we know that consciousness is the pure substance through which everything is made, from atom to matter, matter to atom to protons, neutrons, and everything. It is made up of consciousness. Consciousness is the cause for everything. It is the truth. Consciousness is infinite. Consciousness is peace. Consciousness is silence. Consciousness is awareness. We cannot see and feel consciousness because everything is made out of it, including ourselves. We are also made out of consciousness. That's why we cannot feel it. Consciousness is that in which all other things are revealed to the consciousness, not the consciousness can be revealed. Okay, my dear friends, now we zoom out. Now we are going to zoom out. We have completed zoom in. So be prepared. When consciousness condenses, it forms memory. When memory is formed, time and space come into existence. When space-time is formed, matter is formed. Albert Einstein, here Albert Einstein have told us about the space-time. Space-time is fundamental, and from that everything appeared. It is being proven by our well-known scientist Albert Einstein. You may take a look into his discoveries. Okay, let's move on. Uh, Space-time is formed. When space-time is formed, matter is formed from it, and that is, matter is made from space-time. This much we know. When matter is made, all chemistry, physics, and biology comes into existence, as we know that, and we know the whole science after that. No need to explain further. Okay, thank you, my dear friends from all over the world, for watching this video. May God bless you all with the ultimate knowledge. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om